Say what? Yo, who was that? ATL show coming live. Speak about the world. Know that we are still. We got ATL Legacy, the podcast. Oh God, we're taking over with the ATL show.
Naya, what?
The ATL show's on. Duh. Get out! Get out!
Naya, it's supposed to be for adults only. It's supposed to be.
ATL, they're back.
It's my time again.
Anthony, Tioma, T7, Legacy. They're back. They're the best. Let's get it. Season 2.
I'm the best in this shit, that's fact. And there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay, I'm the best you ever catch, just spell the way. First off, ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if it comes for 28, then the shit get gritty. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers. Either dead on the scene since you wanna be actors. This the message. I'm talking over here with praise. The school of feeling foggy. I be patiently waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. I'm on against me. Once you ready to lose. The game, the street, the throne is took. This the message. Hope it leave you from me rappers. Sure. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
ATL.
Welcome to the Anthony Brown Show, this late night Amber Alert or
Missing person abduction.
Missing person alert. I'm joined by Don Allen and Legacy from the ATL show. And this is an emergency broadcast that I will be playing throughout the week until we hear something. But Legacy, go ahead and take it away.
Yes, Denise Ford is a sister, god sister, cousin of mine. She's the first cousin of my children's mom, April Davis. We're on here tonight is because earlier this evening, around about 4:30, I found out that Denise was missing. So I reached out to her mom, and she was with sheriff's officers, and they were at Denise's house at her apartment complex. Denise was last seen Monday around 10 p.m. She took my little cousins, her 3 sons, who she loves so dearly, to a close friend of hers who is viewed as a godmother of the 3 little boys, ages 12, 9, and 7, I want to say, but don't quote me on that. Denise was, again, like I said, was supposedly went over to that house, dropped off the 2 little boys, the 3 boys to their godmother. Her name is Sharon. And Denise left and supposedly went home. Now, Denise lives approximately about 3 minutes away from Sharon, and both of them live in the close proximity of Riviera Beach and Lake Park. Sharon lives in the Riviera Beach location, and Denise lives in the Lake Park area apartment complex. So when the mother was called about, well, let me just back up. Her sister, Shababi, was texted by Miss Sharon this morning, early in the morning, asking where was Denise. that she had never came back and picked up the children, and that she had to go to work. And at that time, Shababi gave her Sharon, her mother's phone number to call. At this time, I guess Miss Sharon reached out to my auntie, and my auntie came from Fort Lauderdale and came to the house. And when she got to the house, she has a spare key in case of emergencies, and she went and put the key in, but it seemed to her that the door was never locked. It just turned and went on in. When she went in, she noticed that Denise still had her purse there with all of her belongings, credit cards, money, cell phone, car keys, car in the complex, and the shower had been running from that night to the time that she got there. And then the the mother eventually went and called the police. The sheriff came. When the sheriff arrived, they also go into the house. They have to check for foul play or anything, so they go in and search, and they don't find her or anything like that. After doing all of that, that's when families start being alerted, friends being contacted, things of that nature. And as the evening goes on, Shababi goes and calls different places from hospitals and things of that nature. And she happens to go up to JFK Hospital. JFK Hospital tells her that yes, Shababi was there last night, but she was released at 11:02.
Denise was there?
Yes, that Shababi went to JFK Hospital to check to see had her sister come to that hospital, which is Denise. And Denise had been there, but she was also released at 11:02 a.m. that morning. Nobody has seen her since 11:02 a.m. this morning, and that was prior the release of her from JFK Hospital. So the phone is home, so nobody can reach out to her, nor can the cell phone company ping her because the cell phone is in the property of family. So now no one knows where she is. Denise is a mother, like I said, of 3, and she is a great mother. She's a hard worker. She just graduated, I think, maybe a year and a half ago, maybe 2, from nursing school, and she's into the nursing field, so she definitely cares about others and things of that nature. But she definitely loves her 3 kids. Those boys are the world to her. And to have her, go, she's the type of mom that she really can't even allow her kids to spend the night with no one overnight, because even if she was to let them go over to your house, talking about spending the night, she's the type of mom that'll pull back up and be like, I got to have my kids with me. They got to come on and go home. So she's not a type mom that just happened to leave her kids with anybody and just walk away from her children, knowing that even if they are with family, she'll still come and pick them up from moms, sisters, brothers, cousins, because she has to be around her kids. So that's the alert of, for her to be gone more than 12 hours, 24 hours away from her children and haven't seen them in a day, that's unusual. So we're reaching out to family and things. We've just recently finished speaking with some lieutenants and sergeants in the Lake Park area, lake over outside of Riviera Beach, in the Lake Park area of Florida, here in West Palm Beach. Definitely, we had a lieutenant and some very attentive sergeants and detectives, and also the the local sheriff department officers that were, the ground troops to actually really take a listening ear to what we were saying about her. Things that were missed, like, who goes and leave their wallet, cell phone, car keys, car, and all of that at home, and nobody knows where they are. She's not. She's never been a mental person to have mental breakdowns, to have to be vapor active or anything of that nature. She's never been a person, like I say, that she's always. I can't read what Cordell is saying, Tony.
Those are the only people in our community around the country coming up missing.
I had to bring that to in the very beginning of the interview with them. I had to really break that down to a few of the officers that were there when we initially met each other, and I had to tell them, this report was taken from you guys at 11 o'clock a.m., 12 o'clock,
Right.
And here it is, 8:45, 9 o'clock. I'm here with you guys arguing, trying to get you to understand the severity of her being missing, and whether it's she's somewhere in the hospital that we haven't touched bases, or or she could, whatever. But we first have to prepare and work our way from the extreme to the likeness, because it doesn't take long. If she's been gone since 11, we're gonna look at it from this point. If she's been gone from the last point of being seen from anyone is 11:02 a.m. in the morning. If that's the hospital, JFK, off of Congress and 45th Street. If she's been seen, the last time seen by anyone was 11:02 a.m. and she walks out, and we're looking for her, and due to the HIPAA law, there's only so much that a hospital can give you on a patient without violating those rules.
Right. Exactly.
But as I brought to the officer's attention, I say, no disrespect at all, but I have to bring this to you. When I watch on national TV and I watch a Caucasian female go missing, and she's on a vacation with her significant other, and he comes back and she doesn't, and a white family make an initial call that something is suspicious, not only did the local police get involved, but the federal police got involved, which is the FBI.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that we had some pale friends in the CIA and other special places that went looking for this young lady, because she was found where nobody should have found her at. But this is how much energy y'all put into finding her. So all I'm asking for, all the family is asking for, is to put that same energy into finding our black and brown people. I understand COVID is here, and people tend to, y'all might be a little short-handed, but this is the job that you chose. This is the task that's at hand. We're not gonna lay down. We're gonna be calling you every day. And if you don't find the energy, or if you can't find the energy because you're overworked, there's a God, and you can ask him for strength, and he'll give it to you. But I'm asking you, as my ATL family and friends, I'm asking the community, I'm asking anybody that have seen this beautiful young lady, know that she has 3 boys that love them. She has a whole slew of family members that want her back. We definitely want to see that smile again. This smile right here on this podcast is not a fake smile. This is joy. This is love. This is someone who loves life. So I never want anybody to take what they hear and see in the media and say, oh, well, because they tend to pan us out when we go missing as hot in the ass, just don't want to do what we're supposed to do, tired of being a single parent, or they, she's mentally disturbed, things of that nature. Those are the things that come up when they talk about us. Yes, this is her oldest son, JJ. That's been a while back, but does that look like a parent that doesn't love her children or doesn't want to be around her kids? They're two more beautiful young boys too, and they're all smart. And we just want to just get this out here, to everyone that has a listening ear, to everyone that can see this face. Remember it. If you see her, call me. My phone number is 229-630-7615. Also, you could call, and you should call also PBSO 911 and let them know that you have her in sight and that the location of where she is at that time. She doesn't have a boyfriend. She's not married. So if you see her with a gentleman, a man, anything like that, don't think that she's in the best of care. Go ahead and make that call anyway. Let us be the judge of that.
Because he could be her captor, right?
He could, exactly. Tony, if you don't mind, because if I'm doing some of my phone died from out here working, could you give them your number so that they can reach you and so you can get in contact with me, if you don't mind?
Hold on, put all the numbers on the screen. Give me 1 second.
Okay, but we're definitely out here looking for her. We have to find her. We have to find her for that, so that there can be a rest of her mother's heart, her father's heart, her children's heart, their heart, and the family. Some of you may know her brothers, Arthur Ford. Her father's name is Arthur Ford. She has a brother named Michael. She has two sisters, Archinette and excuse me. Also, she has a brother named Alfonso. We call him Al. And she also has Stephanie Ford. All of these individuals are out here beating the street down looking for their sister and aunties. We've been at it hard. I had to miss my podcast today due to the fact that I was out there doing what I'm supposed to do for my family member. And I'm just asking you, as the community of West Palm Beach, Florida, as a human being, as a follower of the ATL show, please pay attention. Anything, don't be afraid to call. I don't care if it's 5 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Just call me, call Anthony, and call the sheriff's department, and let it be known that you see her, and we will get there. I just need that help from you guys. I bring a lot of y'all smiles and side cracks and things. So today I'm asking you guys to reach back out to me today and give that same love and energy and help me find my sister, my cousin, my friend. Do that for me.
I will be replaying this video on other social medias as well, on my Twitter, my Instagram, and then I'll be replaying it again on Facebook as well, again, maybe even on YouTube. But if anybody is seeing this, definitely share it on your social media. Share it till you get tired of sharing it. Then when you get tired of sharing it, share it again. So just keep sharing it, until we hear some answers, until something positive come of this, until she's home safe with her boys, her family, her friends. Because Lex is a part of our family, and when he came back, I knew what was going on. So when I reached out to him after our podcast, and he was telling me, "Look, we need to go live," and I'm like, "We just got off the air." He goes, "No, we need to go live. We need to do this now." And it wasn't even a second thought. I just said, "Send me a picture and let's do it." And so here we are. So
I would ask that you all have a sense of urgency and act like this is your sister, your cousin, have a sense of urgency. Be on the lookout. Whenever you're driving, when you stop somewhere, look. Just in that vicinity, in that area, look. Look. Keep looking. Look. Don't just stop looking because you got to think about it. You got to think of it as okay. This could have happened to my sister. Could have happened to my relative. Could have happened to my loved one. We are our brother's keeper. Whether we're related or not, we are our brother's keeper. We really are.
I appreciate that, Donnell Anthony. But one thing, like I say, it's a disparity when it comes down to our black and brown sisters missing. There's a whole, a lot of people like, I'm gonna say it. There's a whole thing where there's a black market for organs, especially black women and black kids. So yes, I am at a red alert. I am at a non-restful state due to the fact that I know when people go missing, they go missing and nobody finds them. So when you are already behind the 8 ball by a day, that already gave the person who may have taken her a whole day. They can be anywhere at this moment. So we are playing catch up. So the only way to catch up with them is to hit mainstream media like this, to be on social stages like we are right now. And I always say, when we get ready to close out on the ATL, that I bring out my boss, my brother, my friend, Anthony Brown, that I'm so grateful to have this platform to share with him, T. and T. Savage, and also our friends from Miss Juicy Cakes to Don Allen to I can't think right now. The Miss Adrian.
Auntie Adrian, yeah.
Yeah, we have a platform that a lot of people haven't gotten to this point. So when I thinking of, well, dang, how could I help my cousin? How could I help my sister? How could I help my friend? How could I help her? And having this platform right here to be able to get out to so many individuals makes this worthwhile of being part of the ATL show. And I'm grateful for not only that, but just having these guys as my inner circle and my family add on. So, also I want to let everybody know that this picture, these are pictures that were taken a while ago. Denise has a short hairstyle. Now, she don't have that hairstyle right there. She has a short hairstyle. So don't just look at this picture and think that's how she looks at this moment, but she does have a short hairstyle. I want to also, Tony, if we can go out and correct that number again, I want to put her mother's phone number out there so that they can contact her mother also. Her mother's name is Miss Carolyn Slidell.
What's her number?
Her number is 561-812-8594. Miss Carolyn Slidell. Yeah, so if you're watching anytime through the week, please screenshot, save those numbers so you don't have to go back through trying to find the numbers to reach out. Take a picture of it, have it in your phone, ready to dial it. We're ready to answer. Whether it's the best news that she's fine and we can come and put our hands on her, or even the worst news, just let it be known so we can get ready to mend and rejoice and heal regardless either way. But we definitely need y'all assistance. We're not going to keep you long. I just wanted to get that out there. I wanted to get this moving, and we appreciate y'all time for even being out here looking and paying attention for us. So With that being said, ATL.
ATL. They're back.
It's my time again.
Anthony, Tioma, G7, Legacy. They're back. They're the best. Let's get it. Season 2.
I'm the best at this shit, that's fact. And there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay, I'm the best you other cats just failed away. First off, ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if it comes to 28, then the shit get gritty. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers. Even dead on the scene, if she wanna be actors. It's the message. I'm talking open hills and things. The schools are feeling foggy. I'll be patiently waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. I'm on against me. Once when you ready to lose. The game, the street, the throne is took. This the message. Hope it leave you from the rapper. Sure. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
ATL, ho.